life, wisdom.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Echols again, and we're very honored and pleased to have a young man with us today. This is Daniel Fernandez, and he is coming to see us from New York City, Manhattan actually, and he's got quite a story I'd like to share with you. And then once his story is over, I'll actually show you some of the techniques that we've used to help Daniel with his problem that he's had. So Daniel, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what your story is and what happened to you?
Well, I first started when I injured my back doing some weights, my upper back. I pulled some muscles and I was having some pain and my back was all stiff and stuff like that. So I decided to go to a chiropractor and get some relief and acupunctures and stuff like that, which I did for the first 3 times, and I wasn't suffering from nothing from my lower back, and he kind of like misaligned my whole pelvis, and I was in pain ever since, and I was trying to look for somebody to help me realign my pelvis again. It's been like a nightmare for me. So I was looking in the internet first of all, and then I saw a YouTube on Dr. Echols on how to realign your pelvis and stuff like that. So I gave him a call, and I called him, and I had a phone consultation with him, and he told me that my pelvis was off, and because I gave him my symptoms and all that thing, and I had inflammation and I couldn't sleep and my leg was out of like a little bit shorter than the other. So basically he told me that it needed to be corrected. I needed to look for somebody else in New York that could help me with that. So which I did, went to another chiropractor, and for a month and a half, and I wasn't getting no relief, no nothing. So I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't play with my kids or nothing like that. They wanted to play with me. I was so much pain that I have days I couldn't sleep. It's like, wow, it's like I really was in pain, and I was looking for help, and I wasn't getting it nowhere in New York. So I said, the only person that could help me is Dr. Echols. I gotta call him back, and which I did, and I told his secretary that I was coming over from New York to see him, to see if he could really help me with this problem that I'm suffering from my pelvis. So I took a week off from my job and I came to see him, and it's been great ever since I came here to see him. And as soon as I came into his office, he told me, yeah, you're right, you're way off from your misaligned pelvis and stuff like that. He checked me out, and I'm glad I'm here with him today.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we've been able to help too. So we're going to show a little bit about what we did and what we found with Daniel and how we would go about helping people. Before we go into that, can you tell our audience kind of what the pain was like that you were experiencing?
At first, I was having like pain going down by the side of my leg, and it really stops right here. Sometimes it will even go down all the way down to my feet. At night, when it first happened to me, that it was really misaligned, like really. I was sleeping in my bed like this, and my leg used to jump like that on both sides. They used to wake me up. Yeah. I was only like sleeping like probably like 1 or 2 hours. The most.
It's terrible.
Yeah, and sometimes when everything was like really like burning, like from the inflammation. I used to be very swelling, a lot of swelling, a lot of pain right here. Yeah. I was really bad.
Gotcha.
Now I used to take a lot of anti-inflammatory pill, but it wasn't helping me. It kept on coming back. Right. Because since you off a line, I guess it's not gonna, it only does a little bit, but it needs to be corrected. That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh, I do. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is real typical with what we see, these kind of problems, and we're able to actually help quite a bit. We're not trying to mask the problems with drugs or chemicals. We're actually going right to the source of the problem and correcting it, which is the misalignment in his case. So I'd like to go ahead and show you how we went about doing this. And Daniel's received probably 4 or 5 adjustments at this point,
Yes.
and he's doing better, yes?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, excellent. Very good. So hopefully when he gets back, he'll be able to play with his kids and do his job without any more pain.
Oh yeah, because believe it or not, I couldn't even sit in the car driving for like more than 20 minutes. I was in pain the whole time.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it no more. I've been out of my job on and off because of the pain.
Okay, so we'll show you that adjustment. So when Daniel first came to see me, he was mainly having a lot of problems with the pelvis, and it had been misaligned and it was causing him a whole lot of pain. It was keeping him up at night. He couldn't sleep, couldn't play with his kids. The pain was radiating down into the buttocks area, and at times it would radiate all the way down into the legs. We also had a subsequent finding that he had a mildly herniated disc in his lower back. So we elected to go ahead and use this flexion distraction table on him because that is very helpful for relieving pressure on the discs. And what I'm doing is I'm getting actually on the vertebra itself with my hand and kind of blocking it, and then using this hand to push the table down, which in effect, it puts a lot of traction on the back. And Daniel can really feel that in there, and it feels really good because it takes off so much pressure there. There we go. And this table actually is able to bend in several different directions like this, so that we can actually really get in there and move those joints around. Daniel had some of the joints that were kind of sticking and binding in there, and using this technique we were able to free him up and give him some more range of motion in there without pain. So that's really good. Now when I'm looking at Daniel's pelvis, we found that his pelvis had rocked back and it was causing some imbalance here, which was making one of his legs shorter than the other. And I'm going to show you how we fix that for you. Daniel, would you mind just going ahead and rolling onto your side facing me for me? There we go. Support your head a little bit. Now just bend this knee all the way up. And I'm going to lean you over here a little bit. We're just going to put a little light pressure right in through here, just like that. Perfect. How'd that feel?
Felt great.
Felt great. All right, let's have you roll on the other side. Very good. Perfect. Just lay on your back. And that went really well. And we're going to finish with giving Daniel a little bit of a neck adjustment up here, just to help things out as well. Relax. Attaboy. Very good. And over here. Good. All right. How'd that feel on there, Daniel?
It felt great.
Excellent. Sit up for me. Swing around here. So again, we're real happy to have Daniel come down from New York and visit us here in Austin, Texas. We've been trying to show him a good time while he's here as well. And if I can be of any help to you, please feel free to look on my website, www.jeffechols.com, and we'll be glad to help if we can. Thanks so much.